DeBeck has more potential.
Which is harder to monetarily define.
This isn't a library, Scotty. My guy's an up-and-comer, that's why your guy's pouncing.
Your client is an impulse shopper, which is what may have made him a quick success, but could make him an even faster failure.
So he's a passionate guy. He falls in love with the city and he builds himself a hotel. Who are you to argue with his track record?
I'm a realist, and I have never seen a deal push through so quickly.
So what?
So your guy might wake up tomorrow and decide that he doesn't want to do this, which is why I'm not showing you our private books without a signed deal.
Is that a joke?
Am I laughing?
Look, I may not have been awake during our M&A clinic.
Except for when you were copying my notes.
Which was no walk in the park, you write like a monkey. But in any case, due diligence is a requirement.
I have an obligation to my client.
We don't have a deal. And everyone's gonna know it's because you killed it.
You know, I don't see you rushing to show us your private books.
I have nothing to hide. You can have full access to our books right now.
Great. You show me yours and I'll show you mine. Don't say it, Harvey.
Mike. Hey, are you okay?
Now you care?
Mr. Ross, I'm gonna have to ask you not to speak to my client.
She is not your client. She is Rachel, the paralegal, and I only have 5 minutes, so you should really get out of my face.
What's your problem, Mike?
My problem is that you don't have the balls to make this a fair fight, Kyle.
Lawyering isn't about fighting fair, and you better watch your false accusations, or I might just sue you for defamation. Come on.
The defendant wishes to countersue.
On what grounds?
I believe that's my line, Counselor.
Defamation of character. The plaintiff's video negatively impacted the perception of Lena Lunders and impaired her financial well-being.
That's ridiculous, Your Honor. In order for there to be defamation, the statements made would have had been false. That's not the case here.
Then you should have no problem proving that in court.
Countersuit is allowed.
Are you serious?
Would you like to approach the bench and find out how serious I am?
Your Honor, the defense should have filed counterclaims before the trial began.
Yes, he should have. But no one in this crop of associates had the foresight to do so. And we drafted a whole addendum just because we assumed one of you would. So I'm going to allow it. Do you have a problem with that?
No, Your Honor.
This is now a defamation trial. You have until Friday to prepare. Nice recovery. Thinking on your feet. But you wouldn't have had to if you hadn't been so naive.
Thank you, Your Honor.
How'd the negotiation go? You come out on top?
Why didn't you tell me Scotty was opposing counsel?
Because I didn't want you to have performance anxiety. About the case. She's tough.
You're obvious.
Your fly's unzipped.
No, it isn't.
But it was earlier today.
You can do better.
Ooh, is that what Scotty said?
Type up the deal points. I got her to cave. DeBeck's gonna run the show. All I had to do was show her our books.
I can't believe it. You gave me like the worst advice anyone's ever given another person.
Take the drama down a notch, Juliet.
I tried to settle and I got completely blindsided.
I told you to settle. I didn't tell you to be stupid. What do you think's gonna happen in the real world? You have to be prepared for anything.
Well, in the real world, I won't have to be looking for someone to play my fake witness in my fake trial.
Wait. What do you think? You think witnesses are just gonna jump up and present themselves? Because they're not. And sometimes, when you have one, they disappear or recant. And you know what you do? You deal with it. Mock trial is about figuring out what type of lawyer you want to be, and there's only two types: winners and losers.
Okay, that sounds great, Harvey, but I haven't prepared. I don't have anyone to play my client or my witness, and apparently I'm going up against someone that I can't trust.
Figure out a way to beat them anyway. Winners don't make excuses when the other side plays the game.